Brian Kobasa. I'm Stephen's brother and also best man. So first of all, I just want to thank everybody for coming here. So, you know, this moment is, it kind of gave me a little chance to kind of reflect, right? So, you know, I have 2 kids, a wife, just like, you know, a lot of you guys, and, you know, life just comes at you really quick sometimes, and sometimes you kind of have to sit back and think about, you know, how you've been blessed, and how, you know, you should be thankful for a lot of the things. So I want to kind of take this moment to say, you know, thank you to a couple people in this room for all the things that I have been lucky enough to be a part of. So for you, Stephen, you know, I just want to thank you for being a great uncle to both my kids. I just really, really appreciate that. You know, I look back on the times when we grew up, and you know, those were some of the greatest times. That, you know, when I grow old, I tell my kids, you know, about skiing in Europe, down the hills, screaming like maniacs. And then I also want to thank you for being just the great, strong individual that you are. You know, through all the things that you've been through, health-wise, to kind of, you know, show me to kind of be strong with, you know, some of the things that I've gone through too. So I really want to thank you for that. I also want to thank you for just, you know, Steve and I play golf like every Sunday, and so I really cherish those times together. And you know, don't tell my wife, but but that's really the highlight of my week. The other thing too is you know, I want to thank you for, you know, Stephen and I, we're not the most athletic kids, so, you know, probably many of you grew up playing all kinds of sports. Well, Stephen and I grew up playing video games. And so, you know, even though I didn't realize it at the time, you know, that turned into like an entire career for me. And so, you know, it's allowed me to provide for my family. And so, you know, playing Commodore 64 with you all those times really, you know, it made me the middle IT manager that I am today, straight from Office Space. And so I appreciate that. So next time, for you parents, you know, next time your kids say, hey, I want to play Fortnite, just go ahead and let them do it. Because you just never know what it's going to lead to.
Just don't pay for it.
And then, you know, finally, that's not fine, that's just a little more. You know, Stephen and I grew up in a military family, so we moved around every 4 years. And, you know, we lived in some great places that, you know, it was kind of an adventure. But, you know, it was also very hard too, right? Picking up and moving every 4 years and having to meet new friends and new schools. But, you know, the one thing that I really appreciate that maybe I didn't really think about till I had to put this together is that you're really kind of my best friend, you know, growing up, and that we were always together. So you know, the golf, the skiing, all those things, it's like, it just kind of comes back to you, and you're like, you know, we were always there for each other. And so I want to thank you, and I really appreciate that. So. Priscilla,
cracking.
I also want to thank you so much for bringing my brother into your heart. And I know you will love him and cherish him like we do. So I want to thank you for that. And then Mr. and Mrs. Stein, thank you very much for allowing us to be a part of your humongous family. But it is great, and I look forward to getting the chance and opportunity to spend a lot more time with you guys. So thank you very much for that. And that's it. If I had a glass, I would raise it up and toast it to you guys.
Cheers. 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 I got caught.